Good evening, everybody. Today is March 8th, 2017. Every Wednesday, we 6 to 8, we have the Abhidhamma lecture. Today's lecture is Āsevana Pachaya, repetition condition. We will learn about it. So before learning the lecture, we pay respect to the Buddha, say Namo Tassa and 3 times, please. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. So today's lecture is Āsevana Pachaya, repetition condition. So you look at the pictures. In the picture, the ladies, what are they doing? They make to beautify themselves. Yeah, like this. Āsevana Pachaya, the Buddha gave the similar. The Buddha gave the example to understand. Yeah, the lady, mostly the lady, they make at the Buddha time, sandalwood is a very good perfume. So today various kind of perfume, mostly the lady they use. So first time use the perfume, the smell is not too strong, but repeatedly use, again and again use, more and more stronger the smell or the perfume, like this. Āsevana Pachaya, like this. Āsevana is a repeated. Yeah. So that's why the picture show like this. So first we need to understand the meaning of the Āsevana. So Āsevana means occurring or happening repeatedly, again and again. Yeah, so for example, on previously applied sandal perfume, yeah, at the Buddha time they use sandal. Even though in India, when you visit India, yeah, they sell the sandalwood because the smell is good. Yeah, and then from the sandalwood they make a wine, sandalwood wine. Yeah, India they say. So mostly India, a lot of sandalwood. So if you more of it is applying repeatedly again and again, more and more, so it will sweet smell will enhance. Enhance mean is more and more stronger the smell of the sandalwood perfume. In the same way, Āsevana meaning doing repeatedly. So that example is, the conventional truth. The Buddha explained the conventional truth, but in more detail, in the ultimate truth, much more detail than. Yeah. So repeatedly meaning the Buddha point out in ultimate truth is our mind. Our mind repeatedly huh? Yeah, happen when we perform, when we doing something. Yeah, mind with mind. So mind repeatedly appear within us. Yes, so the Buddha is playing moment by moment in detail. So this mind is not mind has a different function, isn't it? Mind has we already learned mind has 14 kind of different 14 kind function they have. They have different 14 kind of function. So the Patisanichida we call some mind, we call Patisani because their function is linking function, isn't it? So like this. Here mind is not all mind. Here's mind is javana, only javana. Because in the process of mind, javana, repeatedly 7 times, mostly 7 times, sometimes 6 times, sometimes 5 times, sometimes 3 times, 2 times, sometimes only once. Yeah. So different javana function is an impulsion function, but arise repeatedly again and again. So that's why here repetition condition we apply in the javana chitta, dynamic consciousness. In the dynamic consciousness. So each javana thought moment, each dynamic thought moment, maybe wholesome or unwholesome, wholesome kusala, unwholesome akusala, or indeterminate. Indeterminate is abhyagata in Pali. Abhyagata. Yeah. So condition strengthen the subsequent one, the following one. Yeah. So each is a repetition condition for its successor. So by an analogy, similarly, the repetition of the boss become easier, more frequently it is repeated. Yeah. So something we study, first time is not good. But again and again we study, so this language or some kind of um, study, any kind of study, more and more again and again we study, we have more easier to memorize or to understand, like this. Yeah. So the repetition condition is so the Buddha make another analogy. Yeah. If you kind of buzzes few words, first time when you study cannot memorize, but repeat again and again. So finally you got everything in your memory. Yeah, like this. Yeah. So in ultimate truth, we say this kind of condition we say habitual. Because in our daily life, something we doing again and again, its behavior is become habitual. Yeah, habit. Yeah. So different people has a different habit. When you get up early morning, every day, so it's automatically you wake up early morning. Yeah, no need alarm, something like this, because of you repeat. So we say in our daily life, we say this one is kind of experience. Yeah, experience. Yeah. So yeah, habit is a good habit, bad habit, eating habit, huh? Spending buying habit or viewing habit or some kind of behavior. Maybe somebody one day they biting the nail like this. This kind of habit. Yeah. So repeatedly doing again and again. So finally they automatically they're doing like this. Yeah. So that's why repeatedly doing again and again something. Later we call is habit. Yeah. So the repetition condition like this. It's important. It's important. Very important in our mind. The power of mind. The power of mind is we say wholesome and unwholesome. Yeah. Because whatever we doing bodily or verbally or mentally, whatever we do with mind, wholesome mind or unwholesome mind, for ordinary person. For Buddha and Arahant, it's not wholesome and unwholesome. Their mind is functional. Yeah, functional mind. So the for functional mind here we say indeterminate. Indeterminate we say abhyagata in Pali. Yeah. So we need to understand first like this and Āsevana. So Āsevana means repeating, doing something again and again and more. It's become habitual. So it's compared to the previous learning. Yeah. So you learn something now and then later some other thing. First learning reinforce your second learning, isn't it? Yeah. So second learning reinforce the third learning and so on. And more you learn, more and more you have the power from that. So from the repetition condition. Yeah. So the conditioning stage impart something of their quality or something or their force to the succeeding stages. Yeah, carry in the mind. In the mind. Yeah. That's why first time learning and after 1 year or after 2 year, 3 year learning, totally different because of repetition condition. Repetition power so carry on the following phenomena. Yeah, so it is also compared to the using perfume again and again in the picture. Yeah. Okay, so suppose there's a cup, and you put the perfume in it. So, and you use the cup every day, and more has a good smell in the cup because of you put every day the perfume in the cup. Yeah. So Āsevana is like that. Repetition. So repetition means arising of a state that are of the same genus. Same genus. Same genus means same kind, not different kind. For example, wholesome and unwholesome. It's totally different. So repetition condition not like this. Repetition condition is only within the same genus. Same genus means the same kind. Wholesome to wholesome. Unwholesome to unwholesome. Kusala to kusala. Akusala to akusala. Abhyagata to abhyagata. Yeah. Should be same genus or same kind. So that means kusala to kusala, wholesome to wholesome, akusala to akusala, unwholesome to unwholesome, kiriya to kiriya, indeterminate to indeterminate, like this. So since the Āsevana Paccaya can be obtained between stages that belong to the same genus, same kind, we cannot have the Āsevana Paccaya between kusala and akusala. between kusala and kiriya or something like this. Yeah. Yeah. So when we learn the repetition condition, first we need to understand like this. Okay. And then, in the first chapter, we already explained that one, consciousness. Altogether, 89 kind of consciousness or 121 kind of the consciousness, isn't it? So that kind of consciousness can be classified according to its nature. Its nature, jadi, in 4 ways. Number one is unwholesome, akusala, jadi. And number 2 is wholesome, kusala, jadi. And number 3 is resident, vipaka, jadi. And number 4 is functional, kiriya, jadi. So when we classify the consciousness in the 4 nature, but in repetition condition, we use only the name. We use only 3 names. Yeah, 3 names are wholesome, unwholesome. We say wholesome is kusala, unwholesome is akusala, and the resident and the functional, we say both. We say kiri abhyagata, but here for the repetition condition, the resident mind we cannot apply. We cannot apply in the repetition condition because the resident mind has no power. Because the resident mind is a resident, cannot create the result because except result. So that's why. So that's why in the repetition condition, we cannot apply in the resident mind. Vipaka citta in Pali. Only kusala, akusala and wholesome, and kusala, wholesome, and functional, kiriya. Yeah. The kiriya, as we say, abhyagata, the Buddha mentioned, the Buddha statement, the vipaka abhyagata and kiriya abhyagata. So two kind of abhyagata. Here, kiriya abhyagata. Only kiriya abhyagata, we say. Only kiriya abhyagata. So that's why the Buddha modify. Abhyagata is for common name, for the resident mind, for the functional mind, and for the material, we say abhyagata in Pali. So abhyagata is, when we say abhyagata, you may confuse resident mind or functional mind or material, what kind of. That's why the Buddha mentioned in the repetition condition, so the Buddha with the modifier kiriya abhyagata. Kiriya abhyagata. That meaning is not vipaka abhyagata, not rupa abhyagata. Understand? Yeah. So that's why we need to understand this one clearly. So in this repetition condition, happen within us again and again happen. Sometimes unwholesome. Akusala, sometimes wholesome. Kusala, sometimes functional. Functional is for us very few moments, very few things happen. The functional is mostly for the Buddha and Arhat. Yeah. Okay, so Āsevana Pachaya repetition condition is the javana to javana, dynamic consciousness to dynamic consciousness. Yeah. So there's no Āsevana Pachaya in the Rasada mind. Only because of Rasada mind is not javana, not dynamic consciousness. Dynamic consciousness is only unwholesome mind and wholesome mind and functional mind. Yeah. So what about between the first javana, the first dynamic consciousness and second dynamic consciousness? Yeah, so there is a Āsevana Pachaya between first and second. For the first javana, there's no repetition condition. Because before the javana, first javana, different mind. Yeah. According to the process of mind, yeah. So we were explaining later in more detail. Yeah. So first javana and second javana and third javana and fourth javana and fifth javana and sixth javana and seventh javana. But not seven javana cannot repetition because after seven javana, so the different mind. So that's why. Yeah. So that's why there's an Āsevana Pachaya repetition condition between second and third and fourth and fifth and sixth and seventh. Yeah. The seventh what? So the seventh javana cannot belong to the conditioning stage because there's no stage belonging to the same genus, same kind. The following it. That's why. Understand? So here, look at this is a first javana, and the second javana, this third javana, and fourth javana, fifth javana, sixth javana, and seventh javana. Yeah. When we see something, our mind in the five do is eye do, ear do, nose do, tongue do, body do. The five do. In five do, different kind of mind. One after another, very fast, but different kind of mind working together. Working together meaning is not simultaneously, one after another. Yeah, one disappear, another one appear, like this. Yeah. So the repetition condition only between the javana, between those mind and those mind, not the other mind. Yeah, not the other. So in those mind, for the first javana, first dynamic consciousness, there's the previous one is a different genus, different kind, because a D is a determining consciousness. So determining consciousness is not wholesome consciousness, not unwholesome consciousness. Determining consciousness is the kiriya, but ahetuka kiriya. No root functional mind. This is a functional mind, but no root. So determining consciousness. So that's why the determining consciousness and the first javana has no no relationship between them with the repetition condition. Okay, and then the number 1 and number 2. So one first dynamic consciousness, second dynamic consciousness, they have the same genus, same type, same kind. Because maybe when you see something, your mind wholesome, maybe unwholesome. It depends on the determination. If you like, if you don't like, maybe. So it's depend on that. Depend on that. So anyway, unwholesome or wholesome, whatever, between the first dynamic consciousness and second dynamic consciousness has the same type. Same type means that they are wholesome or they are unwholesome. Yeah, that's why. That's why between them, the first dynamic consciousness is give the power to the second javana. So that's why the later more and more powerful. More and more powerful. So when they give the result, so the last one, the number 7 dynamic consciousness, the most powerful one. So if you put the graph like this, like this, the power like this. Yeah. So that's why.
Some example for a sample, kind of sample.
Samples when you reading something, the first time reading, the second time reading is different, isn't it? And then third time, fourth time, fifth time, more and more you read, more and more you memorize, and more you understand. Like this. Yeah. 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 So mind's also working. Wholesome or unwholesome happening 7 times, in a dynamic condition, dynamic consciousness. They carry the power, they transfer the power to the next one. So that's why in the last one, the 7 dynamic consciousness has the most powerful one. That's why this mind can give the result in the next life. Yeah. The first one is the power is the lowest one. That's why the first dynamic consciousness cannot give the result in the next life. Just only give the result in the present life only. Yeah. And between first and last, so there are 5 dynamic consciousness. Their power is very, very good power to give the result many life. Yeah. We can't say which life. We cannot say exactly. They will give the result. Yeah, until when we become the Arhat or when we become Buddha. Yeah. So at that time, they cannot give the result. Because after the Buddha dying, after the Arhat die, they never reborn again.
So 7 is Arhat state. 7 consciousness.
7 is for all, no, not only Arhat, all, for all people.
Oh.
Yeah, but the difference is Buddha and Arhat, the 7 javana, the type is different. The Buddha and Arhat, no unwholesome, no wholesome, just only functional. Functional meaning is no, that mind never ever keep the result in the future, near future or far future or whatever. Cannot give the result. Just only they perform their function, nothing left, nothing power to give the result. In the Buddha and Arahant is because the Buddha and Arahant destroy all mental defilements, attachment, anger, delusion, wrong view, doubt. So that's why their mind is so pure, no impurity. So pure means just only they made the function, no power to give the result, new result. Seven times, seven javana, I say, for Buddha, for Arahant, but the genus, the type of the mind or the type of the kind of the mind is different. For the Buddha and Arahant, only functional mind. For the ordinary person, maybe wholesome sometimes, maybe unwholesome sometimes. It depends on your determination.
So 4 different like a state. Shravan, Arahant, some 4 different like
The Sodaban,
yeah.
Sodaban, Sakaragan, Nagan, they are different. They, they have some kind of the unwholesome they have. So in their mind, sometimes unwholesome, sometimes wholesome, not functional, because of their mind is not totally free from the impurity, mental defilement. So Nagan they destroy anger. So Nagan never ever angry. But Sodaban and Sakaragan, first noble person and second noble person, they angry. That's why I told you, the Sodapana, the Visakha, the lady name. She's Sodapana. She just destroy only 2 mental defilement, impurity, is wrong view and doubt. So she has no wrong view, she has no doubt, but she still have the other, anger or attachment or something like this. That's why her granddaughter died. She cried. She's so sad. Because anger. But like that. So that's why we explain repetition conditions, so repeatedly again and again same type. Number 1 and number 2, number 2 and number 3, between number 3 and number 4, between number 4 and number 5, between number 5 and number 6, between number 6 and number 7, but not number 7 and the registering consciousness. No, because of the 7 javana and registering consciousness has a different genus, different type, different kind of mind. That's why. Understand? So that's why we need to understand the first javana. First javana has no connection with the determining condition, and 7 javana no connection with the registering consciousness. But first and second and third and fourth and fifth and sixth, 6 and 7. Between them, there's a repetition condition. So that's when they have more power. Okay, so we are particularly, dealing with the javana. Javana meaning is here fully added consciousness. Yeah, javana meaning is a fully added consciousness. So which is literally translated meaning sometimes impulsion or sometimes dynamic. We translate in English, but it's not, exactly meaning same meaning of the javana, I think. So that's why in Burmese we never translate javana. We say javana, in Pali javana we call javana. We don't want to translate javana because the meaning, we cannot give the exact meaning of the javana when we translate according to our own language. Yeah. Sometimes, sometimes if you translate one language into another, we cannot get the exact meaning, Yeah, that's why. That's why. So anyway, so javana is a fully active consciousness. So that's why sometimes we get the stimulation, outside stimulation, we get the information from it, fully information. And then we react. Maybe sometimes wholesome, maybe sometimes unwholesome. Yeah. So they are consciousness anyway. They are consciousness and they are fully responsible for all our deeds. Yeah. In our daily life, many, our we perform many things, by the bodily action, bodily action. Sometimes we use mouth, verbally action. Sometimes not that two kind of action, but thinking, deeply thinking, and think again and again to do something. So we call, I have planned to do in the future, next year, next month, like this. Yeah. Anyway, so they are fully responsible for all our deeds, wholesome or unwholesome, for our entire mental legacy. In English, we say legacy. Legacy, such as a karma or parami. We say different, many Pali words. Parami, perfection, or anusaya, latent. Yeah, latent power. The latent power is there's a power like energy we cannot see. Where's energy? We can see it like this. So electrical energy, we change, we transform the electrical energy into different light, or dimension or power, or the stove, in the stove, hot fire power, many different kind of energy transformation. We can do that like this. So anusaya means like this. Yeah. So many we see. So anyway, model legacy. After we have done something in our stream of mind, there's energy. There's energy already stored. So that kind of energy give the result in future. Yeah. This is a natural, natural mind, law of mind, law of consciousness. Okay, so mana stage of an arahant. Arahant means a fully enlightened person, fully destroy all mental defilements. So their mind so pure. So although all is wholesome, we say, but for them, we call functional state kiriya. So kiriya in Pali, kiriya means just doing. just doing. So that kind of mind never leave any mental legacy behind to give the result in the future. Yeah, for Arhan, for the Buddha. So that's why for Buddha and Arhan, they never reborn again because their mind has no mental legacy, no mental power, no mental energy to create new life. Yeah. But, if stay mental defilement, for that person, whatever they perform, they have the mental legacy in their stream of mind. So that kind of energies are ready to give the result in the future. Yeah. So the different Arhan, Buddha, and the others, totally different. Yeah. That's why our, the final aim. What for? Do you practice meditation? What for? So our practice inside meditation, our main aim, our final goal is like this. Yeah. Mental legacy, mental energy to destroy. To destroy means to destroy all mental defilement. If we can destroy all mental defilement, so automatically our mind has no energy behind to keep the result in the future. Yeah. That's why. That's why we try. We try to purify our mind, ourselves, according to the Buddha advice. So, middle way, Eightfold Noble Path, we apply in our daily life. Yeah. The more and more we practice, so we get the repetition power, and more we get the energy to destroy all mental defilement. So mental power we get. When we get the mental power, we can easily destroy all mental defilement. So if there's no all mental defilement in our mind become pure. That means a mind never ever create the mental energy to keep the result in the future. Yeah. So the Arahant has no more rebut. That's why we need to understand. Okay, so continue. So javana, dynamic consciousness that kept import in our daily life, daily activity many times, mostly repeated 6 or 7 times in a single manda process. Manda process we say in the Pali is the chitta viti. We already learned chitta viti. Chitta is mind, viti means a process. Yeah. So our mind, when we see, when we hear, when we smell, when we taste, when we touching, and when we thinking, so mind follow according to the law of consciousness. Yeah. That's a nature, gravitation. So gravitation on when we let the earth, this earth, we have the gravitation energy. That's why we cannot, overcome the gravitation. So this is a natural law. Yeah. Like this. So such a mana process can repeat 1,000 times, maybe more than. Maybe more than, yeah. If you do something repeatedly, again and again, 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 7 years, 10 years, 20 years, 100 years, and like that. So many. We cannot count how much the process, how many, we cannot. So maybe 1,000 times within a split of second. Within a split of second, maybe more than 1,000 times, billion. Because the mind is so fast in the world. Yeah, so countless number of processes are involved in every action we do in our daily life, verbally or bodily or mentally. Yeah. So repetition condition always in our daily life, isn't it? Whatever we do, whatever we speak, whatever we think, yeah, repeat again and again. So thinking something, thinking again and again. So maybe if you don't like something, even though you don't like something, you don't like, but thinking again and again. Mind is so strange. It's not desirable. It's not desirable thinking. It's not desirable object, but mind's attached to that object, thinking again and again. But that one is not desirable. Even though desirable, mind thinking again and again, many times with the repetition condition. Very interesting. The nature of mind is so interesting. And then make a wholesome, later wholesome or unwholesome generate. So wholesome and unwholesome, you kept the result in the future. Wholesome made good future. Unwholesome made bad future. Yeah, it's depend on. Okay, so I would like to give the example to explain, to understand the repetition condition. Visible object and eye do. This is an example. The other different do, ear do, nose do, tongue do, body do, and mind do. Same. So the visible object, the outside. The visible object is outside stimulation. So visible object impinge, enter into your eye sensitivity. This is eye do, we say. So visible object impinge, in the eye do, eye sensitivity. So another kind of the phenomenon arises. This one is eye consciousness element. Yeah, we say element in dhatu in Pali. Dhatu. Mano, chakku vinyana dhatu. Chakku is eye. Vinyana is consciousness. Dhatu is element. Yeah, like a spark in your car, the gas and then the fuel, the air, and then compress and spark, make a fire. So combustion. So the combustion engines, they create like this to use like this. When we visible object, the eye do impinge another kind of energy, eye consciousness element arise. Yeah.
But if we start go to brain,
Yeah, from that the brain working together. But the Buddha no mention about the brain because it's not necessary. The main point is this one. The other, all our body working together, every brain and not only brain, the other, the connect the nerve, many nerve, signal carry and the blood. So the blood no is spread all over our body, even though in the brain cell dead, isn't it? So working together, but cannot explain everything in the one situation. Not easy because very complicated way they working together, like your car. Your car you drive easily, but actually, working machinery, different machine parts working together, even though very small screw. If it is not working properly, your car cannot move, isn't it? Like this, working together, brain. But the Buddha no mention about the brain, because the Buddha only mentioned the main things, only main thing. But the other different thing, they are working together. We need to understand like that. Yeah. Yeah, sometimes we cannot, in the newspaper, the president, the president coming, the president attend the conference or something like this, mention. But not only president, minister, or, you know, the other person also, they attend the conference. But the only mention the minister because the president, because the president is important. Like this. Here explain like this, yeah.
See, we are the same like impression that the flower is beautiful. What is same like this is beautiful flower, but everybody different brain, so react some different
Yeah.
thinking.
Yeah,
So
that's right.
the five, everything fine.
Yeah.
But the brain is something wrong. Then is something
No, brains are not wrong. Brains working same, because the brain duty is making the data, to send to the because of brain, we sometimes we happen something. For example, if you are hungry, the brain send the information to the mind, isn't it? So that's why we feel, oh, I'm hungry. So brain just give the information. When you after eating food, so you feel, oh, it's food.
So how
But
can we
brain
explain-
working same, hungry and full.
How can you explain for like a mental disease program
Mhm.
and the persons is totally different reaction at the
Yeah, it is not because of mostly because of the brain, not brain. Maybe brain, I mean normal brain. We have a normal brain, isn't it? Both of you and me, brain working normally, but we add with the mental. Yeah, according to the reaction of the mental reaction, our feeling is different. Our feeling different. Yeah. Your mental response, your mental reaction, and my mental reactions may be different. Maybe I don't like the flower, lotus flower. Maybe I want to use in different way. You want to offer the flower to the Buddha. Maybe the lady, they want to beautify their body with a flower, not to offer the Buddha, isn't it? Yeah. So according to the mentally reaction, or feeling different. Yeah. So that's why the I consciousness arises. Not only I consciousness, the feeling and perception and the other many manifestors coming together. Look here. Where I put in the where. Oh no. Maybe I'm sorry. maybe in a different one. Okay. So, you know, I think a previous lecture, or maybe. So the perception and feeling and, you know, the matter formation working together. Yeah. Yeah, with the eye consciousness. So now here, but you know, the feeling, so according to your determination, your feeling is a good, is a bad. So reaction with the feeling, according to the feeling, you react verbally or bodily or something like this. Yeah, in different way. Yeah. But it's not, brain is working only give the data, yeah, to the different body part. Yeah. But the reaction, mental reaction is only in mind. Not brain is the material. Not mind, not mental. Yeah. So yeah, when we see something, so I do and mind does at the same time, you know, they happen. The different kind of the matter process like this happening. The first is a light content consciousness. The second one is a vibrational light content consciousness. So I already explained in the on Sunday, my Dhamma talk explain. So vibrate meaning is not shaking. Vibrate meaning is this kind of light content consciousness has already their own mind object. So the external object, new object coming, so they shake like this. Yeah. They cannot catch the original object. That meaning. Shaking is like that meaning. Understand? Yeah. So maybe become unstable of their nature. Yeah. So we say vibration. Yeah. And then the third one, the third light content consciousness, you know, the arrest light content consciousness. Arrest means this is a final light content consciousness. From that, no more arise light content consciousness. So this one is the last word, light content consciousness for that moment, for that situation. So after that, different mind arises. So that mind, in number 4 mind, is a 5-door abiding consciousness. Yeah. So that mind abiding meaning is toward right to the object. Yeah. Before, our mind cannot direct to the object. Mind impinge, but our mind cannot direct to the object. But this mind make the direct, like the director of the film. So the writer, you know, make, oh, you should singing like this. Your behavior should be like this. So the writer make a management to do something. So like this, that my fly to abiding consciousness make you know, the direction, but to the object, not to do something, to the object, to get the information of the object. First, introduce the object to the mind. Yeah. And then number 5 is of I do consciousness. I consciousness, no I do. I consciousness. Number 5. So I consciousness just only seeing the object. Seeing the object means when you see the first time objects, just only particle our body is composed of the many different kind of the particle composed. So we see or the body is a such kind of shape or color, or finally we saw it. But firstly, we see only seeing. Yeah. And then receiving consciousness arises. Receiving consciousness receive the visible object, only receive. And then number seven is investigating consciousness. Investigation consciousness investigate the object. Investigate, only made the investigation. And number 8 made the determining consciousness. So that consciousness made the determination. Yeah. After that consciousness, later we same type of consciousness happen again and again, 7 times. Yeah, 7 times. So this nature is whatever we see, whatever we hear, like this. Yeah, say. Maybe depend on the determining the consciousness may be wholesome, the consciousness sometimes may be unwholesome. So this week we say this is a reaction to the object at the time. Fully reaction, fully reaction. They are working together to perform the fully reaction, but they have different function to reach the fully reaction of the mind. So wholesome, unwholesome, 7 times repeatedly happen, arises. We say this is a kind of the mental reaction for the object. Yeah. Yeah. So here today we explain between these mind, 7 in 7 javana. Yeah, we need to understand like this. So between them. Okay, so being supported by the preceding first javana, supported to the second javana. So the succeeding one gets stronger and stronger. That meaning is stronger and stronger in energy of the mind, or reaction of the mind. Yeah, we can say, we might say the reaction of the mind. So among the 7 moments of the javana in the mental process, the last one is the most supported and so powerful. That's why it can give the result in the rebirth consciousness of immediate life after death. Yeah. Unless it is overpowered by any of its stronger counterpart. Yeah. So maybe there's a counterpart, condition might be happen. For example, a person, he killed his own father or his own mother. We call this is a weighty karma, very powerful. The karma, wholesome karma, good or bad, they cannot overwhelm that kind of. So this is a counterpart. Yeah, we need to understand. Yeah. If there is no counterpart, so that the 7, the javana, it can give the power, has a power to give the rebirth consciousness in the immediate life after we dead. Yeah. Okay. So, of course, the first one which receive no support, isn't it? First javana. There's no support from any preceding javana, so it's weak. It is so weak. So that's why it can result in no rebut. No rebut. Yeah. Just only can still support the other either fortune or misfortune in this very life. Maybe we try to do good thing, and then we get the power, mental power from that wholesome deed. So it will be overwhelmed by the stronger javana. But this kind of javana is so weak because I cannot support in the preceding javana. So that's why that one only keep the result in the present life, present time. After present time, that kind of energy, no chance to keep the result. So that's when at that time we say in Pali is a horsey karma. A horsey karma. We say. Horsey karma means no power to keep the result. So in the first jhavanas only keep the result in the present moment, present life, present time. After present time, present moment, no power to keep the result. Expire, that means going to expire. Yeah, going to expire. Okay, so we need to understand like this. Repetition condition, the first javana and last javana is totally different. So that's why when we seeing something, hearing something, between them, between the dynamic consciousness, we make a mental reaction, wholesome or unwholesome. Yeah, the result we will get in future. Yeah, but the first javana give them the first the present moment. The second last javana give the near future, the next life to keep the result. Okay, so between them we has a repetition the condition. Because of repetition condition, and these mind preceding mind get more power and power, more power, more and more. Get them power more and more. Okay, so the five javana between here, five javana is this between last and first. So these are five javana. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. So that's one. So the five javana in between are whole until they get the opportunity to give rise their corresponding result, or they will become in such when they become an arhat. Yeah. Even though the arhat, that's why at the Buddha time, the Buddha chief disciple, he has a very great mental power to make a supernormal, magic power he has. But finally, he going to die. 500 robbers kill him. First day, they come to kill him. He saw and he fly into the sky with his supernormal power. Second day, third day, fourth day, fifth day, he flying, and he free. But the last day, 7th day, he thinking, the previous day I'm flying into the sky and I'm free from such, of horrible condition. But today, I can do or not. He review. So he saw his previous life. He tried to kill his own father and mother. They are blind. So his wife, his wives don't like to serve and to living together in the same house with the blind father and mother. So she doesn't want. So that's why his wife persuade him. Your mother take off from the house. And she go to the forest with the father and mother, and then he pretend coming the robber because they are blind, they don't know. So he pretend, oh, mother and father, the robbery coming, run away. So the father and mother, they blind. So the parents, they love their children so much. So, oh, don't think about us. You need to run away to free. See, like this, yeah. But he pretend. He trying to beating and kill. That's why he going to hell in the next life. And then finally, even though he began and destroy all mental defilement, but this at that time, the reputation, the javana, the middle, the 5 javana, have this chance, waiting the chance to give the result. Yeah. So that's why he reviewed the situation. He saw, oh, I myself did that kind of karma. So that reputation condition, waiting to give the result until now. So I cannot fly into the sky right now. So that's why the robbery come into his temple and they beat him. And then he passed away. Yeah. So karma, the power of karma is so powerful, we cannot run away. Sometimes very horrible. We cannot run away anywhere. In the sky, in the ocean, in the cave, we cannot. Yeah. So many examples the Buddha gave. Yeah. 7 monks, sometimes they are, going to the Buddha to see the Buddha. So they passed many village from their place to the Buddha place. So one day they reach the village. So at that village, no temple to stay for the monk at that time. But there's the cave near the village. So the villagers show that cave. Oh, Venerable, you should stay in that cave. Yeah, so they're happy. Oh, we have that, the place to stay. Until After the entering, automatically the rock, big rock, roll and block the entrance. So villager, they trying to they remove the big rock, but they cannot. So they ignore, or we don't have power to remove that rock. So 70. After 70, the rock automatically roll and open the entrance. You can imagine what kind of the repetition condition javana they perform. What kind of karma? One life, many long samsara. So one life, they are friends. They're 7 months. They are friends. They are like the convoy. Huh? They have the calm. So calms make the field to eat the grass. They move different place. So one day they go to the one place. Another day they move to the next place. They always they like this. Huh? And then so one place one day the go into that place with the calms. So at that time they saw the iguana go enter to the cave iguana. So they're trying to catch it. Yeah, and then enter the cave. So they block the entrance, trying to catch it. But finally, the time is going to bed home, so they forgot. Yeah, and then next day they moved to the different place, so they don't remember. They block that, and after 7 days, they hear again, and then they at the time they remember. Oh, we last week we blocked the animal, or so they they remove the rock and the entrance, so the iguana coming out because 7 days no food, so weak. So when they saw this situation, they had the confession. Oh, don't kill, don't disturb, so feed and then they free. So that kind of the karma give the result. So very powerful. The karma is very powerful. We have a different karma. We already perform in long rebirth. Many different. We cannot call how many. We cannot. Many. Wholesome or unwholesome, many. So that's why sometimes we face the desirable condition, but sometimes we face undesirable condition. We cannot run away from the power of karma. The Buddha said like this, yeah. Many extraordinary cases in the world, even though nowadays. At the Buddha time, another case, the crow fly in the sky. At the time, the village, the fire break out, and then what kind of the I don't know the to explain in English, kind of the material to put the bowl, the bowl, put on the table is not stable. So too stable, kind of the what I don't know, the kind of. So that one fire and the explode. So fly into the sky. So this one is, on fire and burning. So the neck of the crow, and then the crow burning and die. So the 7 monks, they saw that one, and then they asked. When they saw the Buddha, they asked the Buddha, we saw such kind of the horrible condition, the crow flying, but at the time the material, burning material, explode and fly into the sky, and then the attached to the neck of the crow, and then the crow burning in the sky and die. What karma? What he did in the previous life? So the Buddha explained one lie. The crow is the owner of the bullock farmer. He has a bullock. The one bullock is so lazy. The bullock never don't want to walk. So he tried to persuade to walk, but that bullock so lazy. So he very angry, and he make the straw, fire burning, and he put the neck of the bullock. So that's why. That karma, the 5 javana, in one they make that deep, a wholesome deep. The 5 javana give the result in the light. The Buddha explains so many examples like this. So when we understand the karma like this, so sometimes we face desirable conditions, sometimes we face undesirable condition. Because of we did ourselves. Yeah.
So how do I know my karma, and how can I determination my karma?
Yeah, so that's why we cannot know directly. We have no power to know exactly what already we did. But such kind, I already explained the Buddha, many examples. The Buddha. So we all like this. Like this, maybe like this. We cannot exactly, we don't know what we did in the previous life because we have no power. But if we see the Buddha, we can ask. But right now, no Buddhas, so we cannot ask him. But the Buddha gave many examples. Even though the Buddha, he faced a lot of undesirable things. Even though Buddha, yeah. The Buddha, many times, the Buddha was assassinated. Yeah. So like this. Finally, going to the time, the Buddha suffered diarrhea. Diarrhea, yeah. Because of the previous life, he's a physician, he made it. He did it. Even though the Buddha, he suffered like this. We, nothing to say. Buddha is very perfect, enlightened already. But karma follow him. Everybody, not only him. Everybody, even though the Buddha follow, the karma always like this. So we can, we face something undesirable thing. So we okay. If I don't like it, right now I need to I need to try not to do it again. Like this.
See, the 천수경, 천수경.
Hmm?
You understand 천수경?
What is it?
Om Namu Abhidhamma.
Oh, Namo Abhidhamma. Oh.
That the starting that Kyung, Kyungjeon.
Mm-hmm.
If I don't thinking about seeing, it's already gone. So I don't have any sin. That one word that I understand like that.
Sing.
Karma was sin.
Karma, yeah. So karma or things is so, some kind of karma we can remove, yeah, with the powerful one. But very weighty karma, very powerful. Weighty karma means is very powerful. If I already told you, if we kill all mother or father, that definitely come to us. How we, how many times you say Namo Amrita or something like that? That kind of thing never run away from you. Always follow you. Definitely. The Buddha gave the example, very easy example. The rock. If you put in water and then you pray, floating, please, floating the rock were floating or not? No. Never ever. The nature, the rock, it definitely sink, isn't it? Yeah, the Buddha gave the example very easy, very, very understandable, very obvious to understand. Yeah, that's why the Buddha pointed out.
That's why Buddha gave us some small boat for the rock, put in there and not drop down and go.
The important thing is to remove mental impurity. Not to do again and again, unwholesome thing. We need to remove all mental defilement from our mind. If it's not, we will do again and again unwholesome thing. If we don't like, we know it is dangerous, we know it is not good, but if we have mental defilement, we cannot avoid it. We will do it again and again. We will get the result again and again. Yeah. That's why the important thing is we need to remove our mental impurity from our mind. The Buddha point out. Yeah. Okay. So we will continue. So that's a preceding javana, the condition for the succeeding one. Find the force or the repetition condition. Yeah. Repeat it again and again. So powerful. Okay. So the relationship between the foregoing phenomena and the next following phenomena is called Āsevana paccaya or repetition condition. Because both phenomena are exactly the same, should be exactly the same. That meaning is the same type of wholesome to wholesome, unwholesome to unwholesome. Yeah, functional to functional. Yeah, should be like that. So the later phenomena are much, much more potent than for the foregoing phenomena. Like you apply the perfume first time, second time, third time, more and more you use, the smells more, like this. Okay, so the same happened to when the foregoing Dhamma means phenomena, are akusala and wholesome. The following Dhamma will be akusala and wholesome. Dhamma, phenomena. And the relationship is Āsevana Paccaya. The foregoing Dhamma are Kiriya Vyagada. Kiriya Vyagada means functional, indeterminate. The following Dhamma will also be Kiriya. Vyagada Dhamma. Functional, indeterminate phenomena. Okay. Okay, so that picture is already explained. The complete this one, and then we go next one. So now for the conditioning Dhamma, conditional phenomena are the last javana, last dynamic consciousness, seven dynamic consciousness. Because this is because the last one cannot condition to the next mind, next consciousness, which is no more javana chitta with the repetition condition. And number two is a mega chitta, part dynamic consciousness. Mega chitta for noble person, Sotapan, Sakaragan, Nagan, or Arhant. Mega javana chitta. So this is because of the mega chitta. Mega chitta is kusala, also. And its following chitta are not the same. Because after mega is one, only one. Always any kind of mega. Sotapati mega, or Sakaragami mega, or Anagami mega, or Arhata mega. Mega chitta, part consciousness, only once. Yeah. Long samsara, long rebirth. The other consciousness many times, repeatedly, again and again, arise within us, but definitely sure, mega chitta only once for one type of mega. Yeah. That's why after mega chitta, the following is phala, fruition consciousness. So that's when they are not same genus, not same type, not same, kind. That's why the repetition conditions not happen. Cannot happen. Yeah. So we need to understand like this. Okay. And the number three is a phala javana chitta. So phala javana chitta is a plus a fruition consciousness. The fruition consciousness may be a series of fruition consciousness in the, plasmabadi. Plasmabadi means if you began a arhat, for example, you go into forest and you practice inside meditation. So the fruition consciousness again and again, many. For example, if you want 1 hour, so during the 1 hour, fruition consciousness again and again arises. Yeah, as a javana. Yeah. If you want the whole day, 24 hours, during the 24 hours, the fruition consciousness again and again arises. Yeah. The other consciousness never arises. We say phala samapatti. Yeah. The normal person cannot do that. Only noble person. The Sotapan, Sakaragan, Nagan, Arhant. Yeah. For noble person, they can do the plasmapati. Yeah. If they want. But, the cessation is not Āsevana Paccaya, repetition condition, because the other condition we call Vipaka Paccaya. Yeah, resident condition. This is not repetition condition, but repeatedly, the resident mind repeatedly again and again. So fruition consciousness is a resident mind, not wholesome mind, not wholesome mind. Resident mind, fruition consciousness. Yeah. Quabu. Quabu. Quabu man. Yeah. So that's why the residence vipaka pachayo, residence condition can be applied, only can be applied, not repetition. Āsevana pachayo. Āsevana pachayo cannot apply because Āsevana pachayo should be wholesome or unwholesome or functional. Only these three mind, three type of mind, not residence mind. Yeah, that's why. So therefore, for mega, for phala, and the last javana chitta, altogether 8 kind of javana chitta do not serve as Āsevana repetition condition. So altogether 55 kind of the javana chitta minus 8, so 8 excluded. We got 47. So 47 kind of the javana consciousness serve as a repetition condition. We need to understand like this. So it's a detail, not only javana chitta, but also the associated manifestas, 52 kind of the associated manifestas. They are all together arising and working together to perform the bodily action or verbal action or mental action thinking. Yeah. In our life, in our daily life, many. So the following are not the condition dharma phenomena of the Āsevana repetition condition. The first javana. The first javana is not the, because of the first javana is different from the repetition, cannot serve here. And the phala javana chitta is cannot give the repetition power from the mega chitta part consciousness. So that's one. Yeah. So we need to understand like that. After that one, we go into the statement, Buddha statement. The Buddha statement, first statement is a purima kusala dhamma pachimanam kusalanam dhammanam Āsevana pachena pachayo, the Buddha said. The meaning is a purima is a preceding. Kusala dhamma is a wholesome stage. Are related to give the power to the subsequent pachimanam. Subsequent kusalanam dhammana. Same genus, same type, wholesome stages by the repetition condition. Yeah. The Buddha said like this. Yeah. So in this statement, the Buddha, the whole process, the Buddha said like this. But in detail, moment by moment, we need to understand it's like this here. We say, I see the lotus flower. When we say, I see the lotus flower. So first, the lotus flower come into the avenue of the eye sensitivity to idol. So that is the first thought process arise. So we say a dimhanda is a kind of the type of object. Some type of object is so strong, so impressive. Some object is less impressible. So like this, a dimhanda means so impressive. Yeah. So at that time, the first one for the idol process. So this process arises and disappear, but at the end of that thought process, we have not seen the lotus. Just we see the visible object only. We don't know the lotus. This is lotus. We don't know. This is a shape, kind of the shape of the lotus. We don't know. The color of the lotus. We don't know it right now. Yeah, just only we see visible object. Yeah, visible object. So We don't know. That is a lotus, that is only just visible object. Okay, what happened next? What happened? So this stage of that process. During that process, we see only the visible object. We don't know the lotus flower, or we don't know the shape of the flower, or we don't know the color of the flower. Yeah, that's why that maybe we react, mental react when after seeing the lotus flower, our mental reaction, the feeling, with the feeling. So maybe sometimes wholesome between the javana, 7 javana, maybe unwholesome. We already explained, maybe. So, but that reaction is not too strong to give the result, not too strong. So don't worry, not too strong to give the result at the time. But we cannot stop the process. We will carry on the next process. What happened? We need to and to study here. After that, one kind of mindful thought process arises. Taking, we need to understand the past. Why we use past object? Why? Because the lifespan of the object, here the lotus flower, the lifespan of object is the thought process, sending thought process only, isn't it? So the here, when we count from the here to here, how many? 70, isn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 16, 15, 16, 17. Yeah. Because the lotus flower is starting here. But these 3 mind we cannot, because of the momentum of the light content consciousness, we cannot stop just right now. But the lotus flower appear. So the lifespan is 17 consciousness. The lotus flower lifespan here, seed, stop. That's why. That's why. After 7 thought moment, the object lotus flower disappear because of the lifespan or the material. Because of the lifespan of material. The lotus flower is material. So material, lifespan of material is 17 thought moment only. So disappear. So actually lotus flower disappear, although we may continue seeing the lotus. Why? Actually, lotus have seen the first thought process and disappear. Why? So when it's disappear, there's another thought process through the mind. That process in the mind thought process take the past object, because that lotus flower already disappeared. The past thought project is not real, imaginary in our mind. So brain working as sometimes something in the previous year, we thinking something reappear, isn't it? Yeah, sanya, because of sanya. Yeah. So like this. Right now, right moment, 7 thought, the process, consciousness, the lotus flower disappear. So in the mind, we continue because of thinking, because of sanya. Perceive the lotus flower as an imaginary in the mind. We need to understand like this. So that's why we use the past object, not present, the past object. So that meaning it is like bringing it back to your mind, not reality at the time, just imaginary. Yeah. Okay. So at the time, what happened? Like this. In the mind, the same condition, the three light containing consciousness, past light containing consciousness, vibrating light containing consciousness, and stop here. Cannot continue. And different mind, abiding consciousness here. Introduce the imaginary object to the mind. This mind introduce, study introduce. After the javana, 7 javana, mind is so quick, so fast. Not like the 5 things to. Yeah, mind is so fast. So after mind abiding consciousness, 7 times javana. Yeah, here, the color, green color. 7 times. Here, repetition condition here. Like this, like this, like this, like this. 7 times. Yeah. So the past object, we as an imaginary is not too strong at the moment. We cannot the information, we cannot get the information of the color, of the shape, or the name of the object. We don't know yet. We don't know yet. Yeah. Very interesting, But actually when we see something, fast, we get the information. We think like this. Yeah? Seeing, as soon as seeing, we get the information, but actually not. Actually, many processes happen like this, but very fast. Mind is so fast, like the computer. Many, text you order to operate the computer. The processing power is so great, many tests simultaneously done by the computer, isn't it? Like this. Our mind is supercomputer. Many processes can do very fast. That's why as soon as we see, we get the data, we get the information from the object. What is this? What kind of shape? What kind of color? We get the information, isn't it? Very strange. The mind is so. Yeah. So that's why here we get the just only visible, past visible object, not the other information. Okay. So what happened? Another thought process arises. Okay. So the process taking the whole means taking all, because there's so many parts in the lotus flower, isn't it? The stem, the leaf, and the petal, and the flower leaf, or many parts. So to combine these different parts, we need another thought process to combine all. So The second, the previous thought process, not only once, maybe many, because of different part. Maybe your mind too impressed into the shape of the flower. Maybe it's depend on your mind. So first you think to take it, and later the other part, and then combine. So maybe the second thought process many times, not only once. After that, the third process, we say that process may combine all these previous one by one we take and then combine. Yeah. That's why I think that's why the latest technology, the screen, the television screen, they make a very fine picture, very impressible picture. Need many dots. In a square inch, many fine dots to make to view the object, to see the object. The more dot in your television screen, the more pictures clear. Yeah, that's what. So in our body or the other object has many particles composed together like this. Mind composed, so taking the whole, taking all, so that process make. So when we see the lotus, let us say the first we see the flower. Actually, we don't see the flower at once, but we see the material particle on the lotus flower. Yeah. So there's seen to thought process and then process taking the past as an object, and these two processes arise many times because of different part of the lotus flower. Taking small particle and combine. Yeah. So we need to understand like that. So with the thought process, we take all, combine. So that's one. The second thought process, not once. Second thought process, maybe many times. It's depend on the object, I think. Small object, maybe when you see the ant and when you see the elephant, different. But mine is so fast, we have no difference when we see the ant and when we see the elephant. Actually, it's not. Actually, walking in the process of mind, different when we see the ant and when we see the elephant. Because ant is small, so not too many process, second thought process, and combine. Big elephant, big, so many particle, so many part. The second thought process, many, not once, many times. Maybe after that, the third thought process combine these. We need to understand like this. Yeah. So the Buddha is playing in, moment by moment, very detailed. Very detailed. So they take the all or visible object. So right now, only visible object, particle, visible, or only visible object. We don't get the information of the shape of the flower, lotus flower, and color of the lotus flower, and the name of the lotus flower right now. No. So during these three thought process, the javana is not too strong. Respond, react as a wholesome, react as unwholesome is not too strong at the moment. That's why when we practice meditation, seeing practice, that's why we stop maybe second thought, we stop maybe that thought. Yeah. not finally. Huh? Yeah, that's why we use insight meditation to stop the process of mind with our own mental power, mindfulness, concentration, yeah, effort. Yeah. Okay. So at the moment, just only not we get the information. After that, what happened? So first thought process take one small amount of visible object. The second take a past object. Now that kind of thought process take all visible object in the lotus. Although it is a whole, we say in Pali is a samuha. Samuha. In Pali, samuha. We made the grouping of the very on the lotus flower. So it's still ultimate reality. Particle, very small, tiny particle, is ultimate reality, not conventional. So that's why at the time we don't know the name of the lotus. So name of the lotus, the shape of the lotus, the color of the lotus, if we know then this is a conventional, not reality. Yeah. Yeah. So only ultimate reality. So karma has no power to create new life. Yeah. There is a power, but few power. Yeah. Not too strong, I mean, because of the only just ultimate reality. So it's not passed into the realm of concept yet. So the thought process taking the past object and the thought process taking the whole as an object, both they take the ultimate reality. We say in Pali is a paramattha. Paramattha. Yeah. Paramattha is a reality, is no changing in time, no changing with time, no changing with the place. Yeah. All is same, all is the same. Yeah. Okay, so what happened after that? Now follow another thought process, which take the lotus as an object, the substance. So maybe the stem or the leaf or the petal as an object. According to your interesting, which one first come to you? It depends on your mental impression. Yeah. We don't know. There's stem or leaf or petal or flower, whatever come to you first. It depends on the personality. Yeah. Which one is more interested for you? It's what comes up to you first. So when the process arises, you have gone into the ring of the panyati. In Pali, panyati. Panyati is a conventional. Yeah. So the problem is that right now, if the conventional thing we understand, very strong reaction to the object. If you don't want it, you will react with anger. If you don't want to get it, you will attach to that. Yeah. So now it became a concept. So that type of thought process, one think, oh, I see the lotus. But still the word lotus not come yet. That means that you see only the shape or the stem, or shape of the lotus flower, shape of the leaf of the lotus, shape of the petal of the lotus only, not the definition, the meaning of, oh, this is a lotus. We don't know yet. Just only shape and color. right now. Yeah. But shape and color is conventional. Conventional truth. Yeah. Because the shape only change. Yeah. So one see the group of material property in the shape of the lotus right now. So we don't stop the process of mind. Next process, we go in. Next process again. So the next process, fully understand, fully information of the lotus flower. And we know the name or, oh, this is a lotus flower. Finally, we get the information like this. Yeah. Okay, so already 8 o'clock. So we will stop here. We continue next week. Okay. Thank you very much for your listening. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Okay, we stop. Before the stop the lecture, we wish the Buddha teaching stay longer and longer in the universe. The more longer the Buddha teaching, the more benefit we get from it. So that's why we wish Buddha Sasana, Chidan did two in 3 times, please. Buddha Sasana, Chidan did two. Buddha Sasana, Chidan did two. Buddha Sasana, Chidan did two. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Thank you. Thank you for your coming.